And hey, there's plenty of sheep here now. Hey, I got my 10th thing of mutton. Also, I just realized, okay, so I got the boar tusk. So let's head back over here. Oh, it's not here yet. Okay, well then. I've decided I'm just going to, hold off on describing what that does in that case. Okay, this. So how many muttons do I have? Raw materials? I have 12. Okay, so I can carry more than just the basic 10. It's just recovery items, and I imagine that's the case to prevent the game from being completely abused. But yes, this is how you respond to a food shortage. You just get all the food for yourself, and then you distribute it. Presto, problem solved. I need to heal. There we go. Thank you for continuing to join me, by the way. I'm sort of undecided as to whether or not I'll be doing the fishing quests during this, since I don't think those come with dialogue or anything like that. I am committed to doing them, but I probably won't be doing most, if not all of them, on camera. Doing these quests, archiving them for posterity. And for fun, really. Honestly, that's the main reason. I really enjoy doing this stuff. I remember back when this game first came out, there was like a NieR Sidequest chart that I believe you can still find via Google image search. There we go. Lizard tail. I believe you could find lizard tails here, just in this general area. Okay. Yes. It's the dog. Whoops. Oh, I must dispatch the nearby enemy threat first. Alright, it's the missing dog. Old man's gonna be pretty upset. The dog has something in his mouth. It's some kind of leaf. The decision to hunt this leaf cost the animal its life. Well, let's bring the leaf back, I guess.
Well, we found him. It looks like we're too late. This is gonna be hard for that old-timer to deal with.
Be they dog or man, no living thing can escape their ultimate fate.
That include you, Vice?
In truth, I have never considered the question. I suppose at some point in time I may simply wink out of existence.
I doubt I'll live long enough to see that happen.
Say there.
Yeah?
See, if I ever find myself departing this world.
Oh, stop being morbid. Besides, you can't die. You're made of paper.
Indeed. I've never looked at it like that before.
So that's interesting. Vice has never considered his own mortality. Right. Anyway, being down there reminded me that I have to probe these walls whenever I stop by, because that is where lizards spawn, and I need lizard tails for that one beverage. All right. So now, we have a couple of quests we need to turn in. Hunt down the boar, yes. And I found a boar tusk. They say that boars become tame around anyone who carries one. They'll even let you ride around on their backs. And I got 1,000 gold and some instructions on how to control boars. So yes, I now have a vehicle. And I can drift on this boar. Okay. We'll be doing that shortly. However, I also have to turn in one or two more quests around here, I think.
Sprawl's here too?
Hello.
No. This one here.
Yo.
Where's the old man that lives here? Oh, he passed away. His heart finally gave out on him. I noticed the pun in chat. Don't worry. Alright, so let's see here. Okay, so the old man passed away. His dog had this leaf in his mouth when we found him. That's the herb Granddad used for his heart medication. Max must have been fetching it for him. Welp. We got some gold out of this at least. Alright then. So that was grim, but we made it through. Let's see here. I also had to deliver some herbs of some sorts. Incomplete quests. Shopping list. Here we go. The florist in the shopping district. That's right. I have the tulip bulbs. I will deliver them forthwith. So, where is the florist? Don't think you're the florist. Is it? I'm gonna assume the florist is surrounded by flowers, but I've been wrong about such things in the past. What about you? Here we go. Oh, she just eats the bulbs. Okay. And I can cultivate plants. How many? 10 quests. You have so many achievements. Alright, so. Fertilizer. In Seafront. Yes, please. anything else here? Any folks who might need questing done? These boxes were in the way. These boxes deserved it. Oh, yeah, that's right. Actually, what I can do, come to think of it, since I have these seeds, I might as well introduce everybody to the magic of plant farming, as opposed to drop farming, I guess. I don't know. Here we go. So, there's a little field here. I can plant bell pepper. What else? Pumpkin. Another pumpkin. And this gourd. And these things grow over real time. You are expected, if you really want to go farming in this game, you're expected to wait actual hours in real life for these plants to grow. And it mystifies me that anybody would want to do this. I believe you can accomplish basically every quest without having to do that.
Sprawl's here too.
But it's there if you want it. So, in any event. Constantly just this rooster crowing in the background. There's Yona. There's my girl. Okay, so now here's a boar. And yeah, that's what piloting a boar around is like. Basically has to wind up and then all of a sudden just blow. It's a little clumsy at first, but you eventually get used to it. Drift this boar to the village. Yeah! Okay. And you can ram it into walls, honestly. Doesn't seem to mind. I will, of course, refrain from doing so deliberately, as that would be cruel. Okay, let's deliver this fellow the sad news.
Sup?
Did you get the letter? The home was empty, and we were attacked by a shade that dropped this. A Freesia. Okay. Got 3,000 gold. Well, that's... I mean, that could have ended far worse, I think, personally. IMO. Alright, so what other business do I have to take care of here? I know I need to get a melon for my darling child. There's a melon right there. One, please. Yes, and I could just plant a melon and harvest it over time, but personally, I have other things to do. So. Okay. Quest incomplete. Bounty fertilizer. They are apparently for sale at Seafront. Oh, the tavern keeper. That's right. I forgot to talk to him. And I also forgot to deliver the mutton. Well, that's great. Wool, natural rubber, goat hide. Yona asked you for a melon. Okay. I believe I could buy natural rubber from somewhere around here. Perhaps the shopkeeper I just talked to. Personally, gonna hold off on investigating that until after I'm done here. Oh. What kind of fertilizer was it? I'm gonna double check that. Quests. Bounty fertilizer. Three of those. A couple of kiosks. This person sells shaman fish.
Hello.
Precious materials from exotic lands. Natural rubber. I believe I just need... Actually, I'm gonna double check so I don't waste money. Because again, the information just floats out of my brain as soon as I... Okay, so let's see here. I need 5. That's right. 5 natural rubbers. Okay, so I will get that.
Hello.
Done. I believe I can also get some fishing quests here. And I might just do one of them on camera just to say I did, but that's going to be at the end of this session.
Oh,
The Fisherman's Gambit. If I catch 10 sardines... Oh, okay. Well, it's not like I have anything better to do. That was sarcasm. Gonna cruise by over here just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Thanks again, by the way, for hanging out in chat. I would still do this even if nobody else was here. So, if like, I greatly appreciate anybody being here, obviously, but just in case somebody's doing this out of, or somebody's here out of wanting to keep me company, or because like I would be like despondent or whatever, without somebody hanging out here, like that is absolutely not the case. I want to be clear that I am, or that I'm appreciative, but it is also not necessary or anything like that. This is like a tangled web. Really interesting architecture.
Hey!
This is a secret place where no one can find me. I have bad news, kid. I just found you. Ah! They thought of this! This game, by the way, was localized by 8.4. You might be familiar with their work. From Monster Hunter and a couple of other series. Thank you, Natalie, for watching. Okay, so... Well, okay. Go. Drift my way into town. Nice. And you hear the sound of me crashing into the town wall. But of course, I experience no such repercussions. And everybody's fine. So... Alright.
It's not fair. She's so young. Her whole life is ahead of her.
Gosh, I'd never considered that. Okay, let's talk to the tavern keeper. The cavern keeper. Grandma's old-timey digestive elixir. Nice little progress bar there. Huh. She's at the fountain by the library. Okay, old lady. Objective: get elixir for Grandma. Now, if it was a bore of blinding speed, the screen would be completely black. That's a Morrowind reference. Okay.
Yo.
Oh. Sometimes I eat so much that it hurts to walk. Okay. Alright, Yona. As a token of my fatherly affection, I have given you this melon.
Yo.
A watermelon? I have no idea where the hell I'm supposed to get a watermelon. Well, I guess I'll take a look at Seafront again. I believe the quests you give, or you take from Yona, do not give any financial reward, anything like that, but, like, that's honestly not the reason that you do this. I think the side quests are here to provide to provide just tasks for the player to do to get immersed in the world, and that can be difficult for a lot of people to understand because a lot of games just don't do this. And that's of course not to say that people who don't understand are like wrong for not understanding, if that makes any sense. Okay, so up next. Yona asked you for a melon, Yona asked you for a watermelon. Yes, okay. Oh, right, the mutton. I gotta bring the mutton back. As well as the fertilizers. Okay. Alright, fertilizer first.
Yo.
Yo. Money for the materials, and a little extra for my trouble. As well as a bulb and a pack of fertilizer. My field has been expanded.
Well, hello.
Sadly there are no watermelon seeds. I was hoping I could do that. Nobody can survive in this world without water and nature. Isn't that the truth?
Yona all right?
Yeah, Yona's fine. Whatever. Here's your mutton. So that's an interesting quest. In that, like, mutton is very difficult to get. For most people. Like, for me it's fine, but these sheep, they are actually dangerous. So it makes sense that a lot of people wouldn't want to fight them to get their precious meat. And but like this woman, she has the finances for it, so she pays you, regardless of the difficulty. I don't know. It's maybe I'm thinking too much into this, but regardless. I'm gonna investigate this here. And then after that, I'm probably going to... Oh, nice, I have 3 lots instead of 1. Well, that's great. Okay. And I just realized I can talk to Devla in the tavern. Ha. Okay.
Hey, listen.
I can get an eagle egg from the Airy. Alright. Eagle eggs up in high places where the wind blows. Sure. I'll accept your quest on the wings of eagles. Come on, Vicey. Let's go. The postman's request. A job from the postman in Seafront. Okay. Alright, yes. I'll do the... Or I will accept the postman job in person first. So, now to think of the way to go next. Alright, I think I should head out to the field, collect some wool and goat hides, and then also take care of that airy thing.
The black scrawl's here too?
Yes, the black scrawl was here.
Listen, just let me know if I can help, alright?
Yes, I could actually use... We need some urban planning around here. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Alright, so first things first, I'm gonna leave the boar over there for now, and I'm going to head over to the Junkie, I believe the place is called, to pick up some mouse tails. I should probably heal. Perhaps. I say perhaps a lot when I talk about stuff like this. Okay. I should probably also save, so I'll do that at the Junkie as soon as I get there. I think dying just propels you back to the beginning of an area, but I don't want to find that out right now. Lizard tails? None. Ugh. Oh, there's a lizard. Pick it up. Just tear its tail off. Gruesome. Okay. Anything else around here? Again, if I really wanted to, I could fish right here, but it's unnecessary. Alright. I also just remembered that instead of shopping for medicinal herbs, what I really could do if I wanted to is just travel up and down this path, which I believe just, if you slice away at these boxes, they give you as many as you can carry. Seriously, like, I'm already full up. Pick this up. There we go. Oh, okay. And now, in this, what is clearly a train track of some sort, let's head over to the Junkie. After collecting some iron ore. There's a chain link fence in sturdy condition after 1,300 years. This, by the way, takes place around 3300 AD. The transition from modern times to this era of humanity is pretty remarkable. I'm sorry, I'm just, like, I keep noticing the little puffs of kicked up dust whenever NieR runs someplace. And so it makes me think, whoa, there's a collectible there. No. Anyway, let's talk to...
He doesn't speak about Mom as much these days.
Hi, Yuri.
Jacob?
Yeah?
Can you read me a story?
In a bit, okay? I've got a customer right now.
It's good to know they're doing well. Alright. Okay. I have 46 dented metal boards. Well, that's great. I just noticed I can sell things like... Wait, hang on. These used coloring books. Enjoy 9 of these. As well as 8 old school books. For whatever that's worth to you. Okay, well. Oh, also, let's see if I can upgrade some weapons. Okay. The thing with this is you need to actually have the supplies, and then you pay for the labor. Titanium alloys seem to be the recipe, or seem to be the limiting factor here, rather. There's also some lightning back there, which is weird. Okay. I also said that I was going to save here. I have not forgotten. Here we go. Let's write a letter to Yona. Hmm. I just noticed that music transition. That's incredible to me. Because the background music for the Junkie region is this without the drum beat, and the drum beat just naturally comes in. Rather than... or, like, it organically shifts between versions of the song at actual timed measures, rather than just immediately switching back and forth. I think that's remarkable. Okay. Aha! Lizard! Ugh. Steal it! There we go. How many tails do I have? Quests. Here we go. Out of the twins. I just need one more lizard tail. Hey, that's great. And then I can make use of this quest reward that is doubtlessly coming to me. Here you are, lizard. Got it. I am awesome. Ah, and my boar is waiting for me. Well, let's go. One of the shades got me first. Okay, thanks, Kane. It's a bit clumsy, but it feels nice. Alright, let's see if I can get the eagle's egg. Okay. Probably could have dismounted before actually, letting it crash into the wall like that. Okay. I'm going to see if this is an airy objective that does not require heading over to the chief's house a third time. I assume there's got to be one of those that exists. And I have faith in me. In my own assumptions. So, over here. Medicinal herbs. Maybe I should probably take one of those. Alright. You know, I'm pretty glad I streamed today. Lately my mental health has not exactly been the best. Not to say that it's been especially terrible or anything like that. But it's just one of those things where, like, if you go for a while without having produced anything of immediate value, then it's easy to... Hey, a watermelon seed! That's great! It's easy to become discouraged. So it's pretty good. Okay, can I... Alright, well it seems like this is a dead end here. Like, this was used in a boss fight. Anyway, so anyway, it's good to actually, engage in the process of interpretive generation. I guess you could call the act of streaming just in general. Anyway, over to the chief's house, I guess. I did get the watermelon seed that I was so looking for. I think if I really wanted to, I could get the watermelon from a town that occurs later in the game's story. But I could just plant it and finish the quest that way. Furiously mashing A to get up this ladder as quickly as possible. This village is in a weird place with Kaine. Is that what I need to get down there? Okay. Anyway, they shun her from an early age, but they also seem to revere her in a weird way. Alright, so is this it? Eagle egg. Got it. Bring this over to the tavern lady.
You've certainly taken on a rather trying job this time.
Oh, quit moaning.
I imagine this egg would fetch quite a sum if you sold it to the highest bidder.
I can't do that. The old woman is waiting for it.
Perhaps we should place our own financial situation ahead of the concerns of an elderly woman.
I told you to quit moaning.
Vice is a bit of a jerk. Oh, down. Down, please. Nope, NieR, come on. Okay, thank you. Alright then. I don't think there's anything else that was needed from the area. So now, then we head back to just generic village. I'm actually not sure where the bridge is. Is it? Oh wait, it's here. Okay. Try it again. Okay. Take care not to hit the boar. Because the boar is my friend now. Okay. Okay, well thank you, boar, for not flying off the cliff. probably see about getting some goat hides and wool for that one quest. I'll do that right now. How many more wool do I need? See about that. Merchant in town. I need 6 more. That's a lot. Thankfully, I have iframes whenever I pick up an item. Couple of goats over here in their designated spawning points. And this goat meat is fine, but I need goat hides. Oh well. Aha. Another sheep. As I take out these shades. Just quickly apply ferns myself. Or not fern, herb. There we go. Alright, I'll just return to the village stained with blood like this. I actually think it'd be fantastic if any games that revolved around killing things had the system in Dragon Age Origins where characters would just become just absolutely drenched in blood. And so, like, immediately after a big fight, when you converse with somebody, your characters just have blood just absolutely everywhere. Just incapable of wiping it off, or anything like that. Okay. So I have the tails, but I have to head over to Seafront. Take care of that. The Wings of Eagles. The Tavern Keeper here. Okay.
Yo.
Okay. Mixing. Old Lady's Elixir Plus.
Yo.
Okay, so this elixir cures multiple things. Well, that's great. And she gave me 2,000 gold. I do have that watermelon seed, so I'm gonna plant it and fertilize it. See if that helps. Also, let's see if I was wrong about needing to wait. Yeah, apparently. Still need to wait for these things to actually work. Okay. So, let's plant this watermelon. Also water it. Oh yeah, NieR waters things from his hand. And apparently you have to fertilize things before you plant them, so I wish I'd known that. Why not water these things? Oh, it's so hilarious to me that he does that. Here, I don't have any container to put the water in. We haven't invented buckets in this society, or anything like that. It's also such a gradual animation as well. I dig it. I wish it was possible to name this chicken here, since it's clearly part of NieR's property. Or not, actually. Don't know what their system is. Regardless. I believe there are goats up here, so I'm gonna slash at them a few times. See if anything good comes of it. Oh, there are lizards here. That's good to know. I realize that most of my exploration here has been related to very specific portions of the map. And that is, of course, because even though certain locations are available, they they haven't been introduced in the story yet. And also, I think the side quests I'm given so far are pretty good about not exposing you to those areas too soon. Okay. Alright. So that I just went into to respawn all these goats, who are apparently very intent on giving me as much meat as I can possibly stomach. Apparently the sword just completely ruins goat hides. Because I'm getting no goat hides. Why are there no goat hides to be picked up from these creatures? It's to the point where I think I'm going to switch back to the Nameless Blade just to see if anything happens as a result of it. Or maybe using magic will increase the likelihood. No? Still meat. Still just gives you goat meat. Well, okay. Lizard tails just for the fun of it. Got some nice ore as well, but no titanium ore. I'll have to look up how to get that. Hmm.